I'm still the chairman of the board, but I'd rather get on with the business of simply giving away money.
With your foundation, who do you mainly help?
Everybody.
Well, that's good of you.
Well, you never know, you see, a woman came the other day, you said that the poor bugger was, what? Trying to get away from domestic violence. See? Now, you know that, but you can't tell anybody about it. What are you giving her money for? It's like, because she's trying to get away from you. You know what I mean? No, you can't. It's confidential. I coined a phrase or an acronym or something, UCFF. The money is urgent, going to be given for an urgent reason. Classified, I'm not going to tell you where it's going. Flexible, it's got to be money. Flexible. That makes sure that lots of things can be done with it because it's that flexible. And it's got to be funds. Funds, not goods, funds. So thank you to the Freemasons for bringing, what they brought, loads of lovely stuff this year, last year. Lots of lovely stuff. You know what I mean? Very greatly appreciated because we've got a thing down, I think it was Crown Resorts. Paid the rent on our warehouse down in at the far end of Gladstone Street in South Melbourne. A warehouse, big, and it's been very. Who did we have there the other day? Some man. Albanese came. I said, come here. Albanese, eh? Don't bend the elbow. Vote for elbow. Albanese, eh? So he came down there and I said...
Remember why he was there?
Huh?
Do you remember why he was there?
I think, did we invite him? Didn't he? He turned up. He just turned up because I think we were messing around on social media somewhere, and I think Albanese probably thought, well, you know, we better front. Eh? And I remember the old days when, who was it? Was it Hawkey? It was, might have been Hawkey actually. Who recited all the verses of something. What was it? He recited all the verses of the Constitution or something to prove a point. You see, we have a Constitution, and we want to follow it because it was meant to set us free. Democracy, democracia, the rule of the mob, not the mob. As in the movie, no. The mob, we are the mob. And our original owners, to whom did we pay respects tonight? To our original owners, you see? They refer to us as the mob. You see? And it's a term of, a respectful term. The mob, and what's the other word from the original owners? Mikatara. Mikatara. What does it mean? Let us sit down and work this thing out together. Like you do. Isn't it? Mikatara. A gathering at the waterhole. Let us sit down and work this thing out together. And I like that. I like that. And to pay respects to the original owners is very important. Very, very important. Otherwise we'll get tickets on ourselves and think we started this bloody thing off together on our own. Hello? You know? The whiteys. No. Let us sit down and work. Look, I better shut him now. Does anybody want to yell out?
Father Bob,
yes.
Bob Keeper.
Yes. Oh, Bob Keeper. Well, I think Job Seeker stopped.
Yep.
And I said, behold, we had better make something, we better create something, and we created Bob Keeper. And that meant that we could ask people legitimately to contribute. info@FrBob3.com, isn't it? info@FrBob3.com. People could contribute, and they know me, you know, I'm not going to run off with the bloody money, you see, because it'll get you in the end if you run off with it. Oh, yeah. You don't know what to run off with it. Armor guard. You don't want to run off with it. But I mean, that whole idea of we're all in this together, through blue, is it me and you, is it mum and dad, is it a cockatoo, is it standing by your mate? Did I do this already? When you're in a fight, all will she be right. It's a lovely song. Lovely song. You know, I'd like to see it as apart from Waltzing Matilda, who'll come a Waltzing Matilda with me, and he sang as he watched and waited for Billy Boyle, who'll come a Waltzing Matilda with me. And remember doing that one day with a bunch of bikies. Because they were badly thought of, and yet they were the ones in New Zealand. Any New Zealanders? The Hucks. The outlaw motorcycle gang who delivered food parcels to the local schools. They knew that the kids never had anything to eat before they came to school. And that biking mob, and I thought, gee, I like that. You know, the outsiders become the insiders and show us the way. You know what I mean? And we mustn't be too proud to accept those kinds of examples from the least likely people. You know what I mean? Ned Kelly.
Question.
Ned Kelly.
Question.
Is it?
Question.
Sorry.
Just want to know about the foundation. How did the foundation start? How did you start from the beginning and then in your journey? And what would it be? What would you do different if you had to go and start again?
Well, the foundation's got to be neat and tidy. It's got to be, you know what I mean, all that kind of. I accept that. Organisation. I accept that. Committees. I accept that. Constitutions. I accept that. But at the same time, you see, I don't know that you could have invaded Normandy if you'd waited on all of that paperwork to be done. We've got to go, the tide is perfect, he said, didn't he? Montgomery. The tide is perfect, and we've got to go across that channel, and we're going to liberate Europe. And they said, oh, excuse me, sir, but we haven't finished the paperwork. We can't do that. What we've got to do, we've got to cross that bloody channel and set Europe free from that tyranny, whatever that was at the time. I think Nazis, wasn't it? But there was other tyrannies lurking in the wings.
Mussolini.
To come out, eh?
Mussolini.
Mussolini. Aggiornamento. No, risorgimento.